Imagine a young boy from Mazatlán, Mexico, who never envisioned himself as a commentator for the world's premier surfing competitions. It seems almost impossible, doesn't it? Yet, Mitchell Salazar has defied the odds and emerged as a prominent voice within the World Surf League, WSL, inspiring countless children across Latin America to dream big. At just 31 years old, Salazar has already made significant strides in his career. Growing up in Sinaloa, a region often associated with cartel violence rather than surfing, he took a bold step at the age of 22 by relocating to Costa Mesa, California. There, he forged his own path by competing in the WSL qualifying series, taking on various small and sometimes unpaid broadcasting roles, and gradually building a portfolio that ultimately led him to secure one of the few prestigious positions in the championship tour commentary booth, sharing the space with renowned figures like Joe Turpel, Kaipo Guerrero, and Strider Wasilewski. Against all expectations, he achieved his dream. When Salazar received the call to participate in his first championship tour broadcast at the 2021 event in Barra de la Cruz, Mexico, it took him a moment to fully grasp the significance of the occasion. After the first round, I thought to myself, "Wow, I'm really here," Salazar reflected. I wasn't sure how long this opportunity would last, but I was determined to make the most of it. Teaming up with broadcasting legends Turpel and Chris Cote provided Salazar with the affirmation he needed, but it was his experience commentating alongside Mexican surfing icon Kalle Carranza, who he had idolized as a child, that truly boosted his confidence. Carranza, once a familiar face on the cover of Surfer magazine, transitioned from being a hero to becoming a colleague and a close friend. Fast forward 4 years, and Salazar has established himself as a staple in WSL broadcasts, participating in nearly 24 championship tour events, as well as various stops on the Challenger Series. In a commentary booth that is predominantly filled with a uniform mix of Hawaiian, Australian, and American voices, Salazar distinguishes himself with his bicultural background and fluency in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. His list of role models is extensive. He looks up to Carranza as a trailblazer in Mexican surfing, admires the talent of Andy Irons, respects the discipline of Kelly Slater, and draws inspiration from the enthusiasm of NBA commentator Mike Breen, as well as the greatness of basketball legends Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. However, it is his collaboration with Emmy award-winning commentator Joe Turpel that has provided him with invaluable insights to refine his craft. One of the key lessons I often discuss with Joe is the importance of being true to yourself, Salazar shared. When you focus too much on competing with others and lose sight of your authentic self, it detracts from your performance. That message really resonated with me. While Salazar has garnered plenty of praise for his work, stepping into the public eye has also invited its share of criticism. This is an inevitable part of working in front of millions of viewers. I try not to be too hard on myself, because I also have to comment on the athletes, and sometimes that means being critical, he explained. The worst thing you can do is dive into social media and obsess over the feedback. It can lead you down a dark path. I know my capabilities, and as long as I'm satisfying my employers and the majority of the audience, I feel I've done my job. Salazar has faced enough challenges in his life to remain unfazed by negative online comments. Raised by a single father in Mexico and estranged from his mother, he triumphed over childhood leukemia and became the first in his family to earn a college degree, studying sociology at Cal State Fullerton. Although he began a master's program in mass communications, he paused his studies as his commentary career began to flourish. Initially, Salazar aspired to become a social worker, driven by a desire to assist children who face similar struggles to his own. Having grown up in a broken family, I wanted to pursue social work, he recalled. I understand what it's like to navigate a challenging environment. My goal was to help others in similar situations. Overcoming the adversities related to my family and financial circumstances has been my greatest challenge. In addition to his live commentary work, Salazar engages in discussions about surfing with Dave Prodan on the WSL's Lineup podcast. His enthusiasm for the sport is infectious, and he expresses particular excitement about witnessing the emergence of a new generation of young surfers on the championship tour. He also strongly supports the decision to eliminate non-elimination rounds in the revamped 2026 CT format. While Salazar is capable of making waves with his impressive goofy foot surfing, his aspirations extend beyond the ocean. Having grown up playing basketball and baseball in Mexico, he helps to apply his broadcasting talents to other sports as well. He feels equally at ease analyzing a roundhouse cutback as he does discussing the intricacies of hitting a baseball. Despite his achievements in the surfing world, Salazar remains grounded and connected to his roots. His father still resides in Mazatlán, where Mitch actively contributes to the family business from afar and makes regular visits to maintain ties with his hometown. Currently, Salazar takes on championship tour assignments on a freelance basis, but aspires to secure a full-time contract. Regardless of what the future holds, he maintains a clear perspective on his journey thus far. "The most important thing is to enjoy my work and appreciate life," Salazar concluded. "I never take anything for granted. I count my blessings because not many people can say they do what they love for a living." Mitchell Salazar was never meant to be a prominent figure in the surfing world, yet here he stands. Just as he once stepped through a door opened by Kalle Carranza, he is now creating a pathway for the next small-town kid, far removed from the sport's limelight, to seize the opportunity and carry the torch even further.